Yeah, I remember being in college. I had a high level business class, and I remember them asking, is it, should businesses and business owners give back? Should they give to charity? And the professor was like, no. Like he adamantly said, and going back to ESG, if you think about it, FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried and Company, their leadership score in the ESG was higher than like Microsoft or like Amazon or Tesla or something. So my concern is that these ESG scores that we see on companies that are, like you said, are indicating whether they can get funding or not is going to kill good companies. And that eventually that those type of ESG scores will be put on us as the public as some type of social credit score. So that's what I'm worried about, Frank. Now, Frank, I want to ask you, I haven't gotten to ask one question I wanted to ask. I'm just curious. What is your morning routine? Because, I've experimented with a bunch of different morning routines, just trying to, have an optimal day. So somebody in your position, I'm like, man, what do you do? Like you wake up, is it the same routine or is it any secrets?
It's a similar routine. I get up and get ready. Get my little 8-year-old girl, give her a kiss and a hug as she gets ready to get dressed for school. And I put on my running equipment and I go and run 5K, 3 miles. In the weekends, I put in 6 miles and 7-mile runs. I'm 68 and I'm still running great. And so that's the routine that I have. And the only thing I really check on my phone in the morning is I like to see what the weather's going to be. And then I like to get my run to clear my mind. And then I can go back and take a look at if there's any other calls I have to make, etc. And usually about 7 o'clock, I get calls out of Europe. Is a process for other investments and people over there, because 7 o'clock is going to be like between 1 and 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and get a feel because I have investments over there, and Hive is also has facilities in Iceland and Sweden. So that's what I do.
Yeah, that's I've been running a lot myself lately. But yeah, definitely, I definitely feel better, when I run during the day, and it definitely sets the day off right. Now, y'all, we're running out of time. So if y'all have any other questions for Frank, Frank, I just want to kind of give you the floor, man. Is there anything you want to bring up to my audience? And I'm gonna share some of the slides y'all provided me, but
Yeah, okay. Well, the biggest thing I share with your listeners is that we live in the greatest nation in the world. And we're so critical of the greatest nation in the world. We're the biggest in charitable giving. America is remarkable, and it will always be a competitive punch out to get to the final good decision. But it is an incredibly innovative, competitive nation. And I think that we have to be grateful that we're not trying to run out of our country to go to Venezuela. They're all trying to get into our great country. And it's all about bad government policy in these other nations. And we have a great country, and we have to be thankful, because one of the big parts MIT has done this research that when people are grateful and thankful, they actually make better investment decisions. Mm-hmm. What if you wake up being pessimistic and critical every day? It's not good for your own health, your own karma, and it's not good for actually making good investment decisions. You make negative emotional decisions. So the biggest thing is wake up, and I do that every morning when I'm running. I thank God for blessing me with the ability to run under these trees and enjoy that we're in the greatest country in the world. We invented, I believe, Bitcoin. I believe that invention comes from America. It may have a name, Satoshi, a Japanese name, but I think it's just a great American ingenuity.